If you don't already know how to properly set up LEGO Batman 2 to allow for mods, then I suggest you follow the tutorial in the first link in the description, but for now I'm just going to assume that you do and you already have. To create a new character, I suggest using Microsoft Visual Studio for text file editing, as it has a very useful file explorer on the side here, although any normal text editor like Notepad should do just fine. Within your LEGO Batman 2 folder, which should be located here if you installed the game from Steam, navigate to the Cares folder, then the Minifigs folder. In here are all the characters' folders containing their required files. Choose a folder for an existing character that is closest to the character you want to make, as it will mean there is less for you to change while creating it. So if you want to make someone that has a specific hairpiece or a specific hat or a face or whatever similarity you see, then you would choose one of those characters that already has it. Like if I wanted a character that had the swooped back hair, I would choose Bruce Wayne because that's the hairpiece that I want to use and he already has that. That'll make the process just a little bit easier. So for me, I will be creating a new Robin, so I will scroll down to the Robin folder down here, and since this folder contains so many other files required for Robin, like the abilities and animations, and even the other versions of Robin and his suits, there are a lot of files in here. I will instead just make sure that I have the Minifigs folder selected and create a new folder, and I will title it Robin 2021. That is the name of my character. And then I will click on both these by holding Control and copy the Robin CD and TXT from the Robin folder and paste it into the Robin 2021 folder. I can close this, that just happened because I clicked it. And then I will rename these as well to Robin 2021 and this one to Robin 2021. I don't need that open. If you were using a different character as a base for your new one and their folder just contains the CD and TXT file, like the VTOL pilot only has those, then you can simply copy the folder, paste it, and rename the folder and files like I just did. I only did it this way because I didn't want to have to copy all the unnecessary files like these ones within Robin's folder just to then delete them in my new folder. Now open the TXT file for your new character, and at the top here, you'll find the name, which should match the names of this character's folder and files. So I will do Robin 2021, exactly the same as the folder and the files in here, and I'll save that. Within the TXT file, you can change the character's abilities and a few of their sounds here at the bottom. If I wanted to give Robin laser vision like Superman has, then I would find Superman's TXT file and locate all the lines that relate to his laser vision, like these two down at the bottom, add-on laser vision and ability laser vision. I would copy these and put them, doesn't matter where I put them, but I can put them in Robin's TXT. I'll just put it underneath variant Robin. There's also another line of code, which is the bolt type laser vision, which tells the game what it should look like when he uses the ability. So I put all those in there. Although this gives Robin the ability of laser vision, it does not give him the animation Superman has when he uses the ability. I'll go over how to add those in a later video, as that requires editing the CD file. For now, I will get rid of these because I don't want to give Robin laser vision because that would be weird. If you want to change the voice sounds for your character, then you would find a character that uses the sounds you want your character to have. So let's say I wanted to give Robin Superman sounds. Then I would find Superman's TXT, which I already have open, and copy these three lines down here, the SFX lines, copy those and paste it over Robin's. This will change those sounds for your character, although that isn't every sound, so the character's voice won't be completely Superman's. To change your character's voice completely requires editing the CD file, which will be in a separate video. You should be able to understand the rest of the text in this file and what it does, but if not, feel free to ask in the comments and I'll help you out. I'll go over some of these real quick. You have the run speed, you can change that to whatever you'd like. The hero thing, as far as I know, that actually doesn't change anything about your character, but it's there. Variant Robin, that essentially allows this character to use Robin suits, same as the ability Robin suits. Then there are default items, which Robin-a-rang, obviously that gives Robin his Robin-a-rang. default item bat grapple, which allows him to grapple. It's pretty self-explanatory. Clear default items. If you just have this and don't have default items, then your character will not be holding any object. It's fairly simple. There are other things like this: can grapple, zip up, that obviously allows him to grapple. Then there is can punch. It's listed 2 times for Robin for some reason, but yeah, there are occasionally redundancies like this. Fall with style here, it actually explains it right here, allows the character to perform the slow controlled fall in the hub, like right before chasing Joker on the boat, Batman and Robin spawn on top of the theater. When you jump off, you slowly descend. That is something that you can give your character as well. Then there's this down here, Boomerang Robinarang, max aim targets. That's pretty simple. You can already aim for only 5, so you can change that to whatever amount you want to be able to target with the Batarang, or whatever throwable object your character has, like the tiara or the boomerang. And the streak red, I don't know why it says streak, because as far as I can tell, this changes the targeting icon that shows up when you're aiming your Batarang or Robinarang. So for Batman, it has the bat symbol 1, and for Robin, it has the Robin symbol 1. So you can change this to change what icon is showing, although in my experience, it doesn't always work for every character. So at this point, we've created a new folder along with the CD and TXT files and renamed them along with the name in the TXT file to be all the same thing, mine being Robin 2021. The next step is adding your character to the character grid. To do this, navigate back to the Cares folder and open the collection TXT. I will collapse the minifigs folder, and collection TXT is right here. This file tells the game what characters to display on the character grid and in what order. I want my new Robin character to be after my Robin 1940 mod, so I'll find where this is located in the file, which is right here. Then I will copy this line, push enter, and paste a new one, and then rename it to Robin 2021. It's that simple to add it to a character grid, and this determines where it is located on the character grid. The text after the name, customizer parts right here, is what makes the textures, hats, and hairs used for this character appear in the character creator in the Batcave. So if you'd like them to be available in that, then you can add this to it. As you can see, I've done it for all of mine. You might have noticed that my collection file looks different than yours, and that's because I've reorganized my character grid and added many new characters, and also got rid of the text that tells the game when to unlock the characters. But that's not important for this tutorial, as it doesn't change anything for you, so you don't have to worry about it looking different. Now we need to tell the game what the actual name of this character will be. This is the name that shows when you select a character in the character grid and underneath the icon on the top of the screen. To do this, we will navigate to the Stuff folder, and then the Text folder, and open the text.csv. Within this, you will find the names of characters, and I will show you the correct way to format it if you can't find how to format it, because I honestly don't remember what the original formatting of this is like, because I once again reorganized it myself. So here we can either copy and edit or just create a new line for a character. Location of the character's name is not important in this file, so you can place it wherever, although I like to keep my file organized, so I will place this at the bottom of my 64 Modern Mods section here. I'll click underneath the flash and push enter, and then click right here, and then I will type the name Robin 2021, exactly the same as the internal name we gave the files, and then we will just copy exactly as it says here. So all care, and the next part here is the visible name we will see within the game. So I will make it Robin, not all caps, and 2021 in parentheses. That will be the name that shows up within the game. Then the next names after this, as you will see, it says the Flash many times. Those are for different languages, although I don't bother with that and instead just put the same name in there. So the format is just like this. You put in quotations the internal name, comma, in quotations all, comma, in quotations care, comma, and then in quotations the visible name of your character, and then a comma, and then you do this. The name will be repeated 13 times. So then you can save, and once you've done all that, the next step is actually what I did in the previous tutorial. So if you haven't watched that video and you don't know how to add a character reference, then you should watch that video now and then you can move on to editing the CD file for your character, which will be the next video. So for now, bye.